Welcome to Swan Racing TV. Coming up this week of the challenge. One guy wins all the money, one guy wins everything. It's no points in the winner, and second place make it, and then the fans are going to vote somebody in. It's going to be really cool. You got all your motors in? You don't need me, do you? You don't need me to put any motors in, do you?
I hope to get a Dover motor here soon.
What about you? Getting everything right?
Yeah.
Called up?
No, not caught up.
That wouldn't be any fun. What would you have normal hours for? There's always an hour you start, there's never one you leave. What's the difference in the yellow and the...
They've been using the roamer arm to score the housings up, so they got this in set so they can touch it with a little ball and measure. Just kind of using the same set on every car.
See how far the axle really moves to it?
Well, just left to right and get the alignment and the skew and everything right.
Oh, really? Way cool. Explain to me and everybody a little bit about this weekend, and if this car runs well, are you going to run it next weekend? If it runs bad, are you going to run another one? Let us know how this is all planned out.
Right now, we're scheduled to run this car to Showdown. If it runs well, we will bring it back to the 600. We do have another car ready. Biggest thing is if it comes out unscathed, because they're going to get wild and tear some stuff up. And the biggest thing is it's a good test for us. You know, if he's not happy with it, we'll have time to come back, put a different geometry in, put a different setup in it. And the main thing is to make sure we run good in the 600, kind of utilize it as a good test.
Well, cool. We'll get back to work, and thanks for letting us know.
No problem, buddy.
See you. Now we know.
Now we know.
Quite a bit of change from last weekend. You didn't run as well as you wanted. The motor ended up blowing up. You're in here in the shop. Can you explain a little bit about what you're actually doing?
What we're doing here is we're tearing down we got the car in several pieces. We got some components back here getting painted. This actual car that we ran this weekend at Darlington actually had a part failure where the water neck coming off the water pump actually cracked, and all the water come out of the motor and it basically cooked it. So, you know, it's just one of them deals that happens. We had a loose wheel. I think it created a vibration through the car, and that cracked the weld, and there you go. As far as the opening this weekend, we're gonna go there with a little bit different front end geometry and kind of use this weekend as a test session.
It's a free test.
It's a free test. It's a 40-lap race, and if you make it, get in a big race. So, and if not, we'll go back to what we feel comfortable with at Darlington.
Well, I was asking you about the 8-to-1 steering boxes. I was trying to learn about for my cousin's race cars.
We'll just show you a couple parts here, Shane. It's like, you know, this is your traditional pitman arm, and it's like guys are coming in here and cutting an inch or so out of it just to make it shorter. And when that shortens up, that makes the steering slower. So they had to put a faster box on to make it. But, you know, that's the way these cars now, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at ounces and not just, you know, pounds.
Well, thanks for having us in here, and I'm glad you got your shop very organized. It's a lot easier for me to drive through on my wheelchair. I ain't wearing my tires out and stuff.
Well, we're glad to have you in here, but yeah, we're trying to get everything kind of rolling, you know, from front. You know, they start in the back, and then they kind of work their way forward, and it's coming together. Got some new people coming in, starting in a couple weeks, and you know, so everything's going in the right direction.
Well, progress, not perfection.
That's it, buddy.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, man.
See you. And that's it for Swan Racing TV.